Hey guys, Jim Chester here. I got the Billy DeMoss out here.
Jimmy C.
Dude, you are rocking up on that stage.
You know what? I love this stage because it's like you can really feel free up there because Tristan's the dude putting it on, and you know he's out there. And we just got off here in JP Sears, and he was talking about it, you know, it's cool to be weird. I mean, and one of the things I was thinking too. I mean, I really want to make chiropractic so that it's cool. I mean, because I know that I resonate a lot with the youth more so than probably the older chiropractors, and I resonate a lot with even young kids. And I think that's just because I'm still a kid at heart, and that's what JP was talking about. Just let your inner kid out and just be you, and quit trying to fit yourself in this little metapractic box. And if that's what you want to do, that's great. I mean, but I'm saying, you know, for me, when I really became successful and had, you know, a lot more people that were interested in what I was doing is when I just was me and I just let it fly and I didn't worry about what people thought about me, and I don't care. And I to this point, as I've gotten older, I've really realized it's just best to be you. And, you know I'm fucking weird, and you know, it's okay. JP said it, you know, weird is cool, and I never wanted to be normal. That's why I became a chiropractor in the first place. You know, because if you want to be normal, then you need to go somewhere where you're accepted, and I never wanted to be accepted either. So that's what I love about the profession.
Yeah, man. I can't say enough about what Billy D does for the profession, how he stands up and just tells the truth all the time.
Right.
The Truth Tour, the Love Tour, and now we got the High Voltage Tour coming up.
No, High Voltage was last year. We have the
Rebel Yell. The Rebel
Yell. So we're getting a little punk rock, anarchy, you know, just revolution kind of stuff. You know, face it, you know, it's either going to happen sooner or later. And the sooner we get the revolution rolling, the better it is for all of us, because they're going to keep putting a little more gates around everybody and putting us all in the little camps. And if that's what you want, then, and I'm like I say, I just turned 60, dude. So if you guys within the younger gen, that's why I'm really getting out to see more kids. I think I'm going to get Parker tomorrow, speaking of the Parker students, because they've got a lot more stake than I do, man. And they know what I'm saying is true. The older generation still has a lot of the blinders on. Years and years of just being layered with just fake news and just being in the matrix, and the students maybe have some of that, but it's easier when they're younger to pull off those veils because they can see it. And I think a lot of people are waking up to the bullshit, you know, and that's what I feel. So like I said in there, the approval rating or people's satisfaction in big pharma has gone from 51% down to 36%. It's the biggest drop in history over the past 5 years. So I know we're winning this war. I'm very optimistic about change and very optimistic about the world. I understand what real chiropractic is.
I love it, man. Fred Schofield.
Oh, dude. He's my best mentor that I've ever had. I mean, and I always acknowledge him because he is, and I feel, the newest of the old timers. He's going to carry the torch for a while, and you know, I'm going to be right behind him, helping him out and carrying the torch. But Fred was the dude that really I learned from him. Hey, it's okay to be you, man. Because I saw Fred, I go, that guy's, you know, he's a little weird. You know, I mean, if you ever hung around Fred,
a lot of weird.
Yeah. But he's not only weird, but he's also one of the smartest people I've ever met. You know, and what I saw in him, I could see that in myself. But he was allowing himself to be himself. You know, and you know, I had some issues when, you know, growing up in chiropractic with certainty and stuff, and he really helped me find the certainty and, you know, helped me really liberate myself and bring about the freedom that allowed me to express who I really was. And I still to this day thank him and Susan Schofield so much for what they've done for me and so many other people. I mean, and it's, you know, you go there as a chiropractic training, but it's really just a life training, you know. And being a rhino it's every faction of your life has to be, you're a rhino. You don't do anything in the cow state. So
yeah, and you know the thing about what Billy D and what Fred Schofield do for the profession is they just charge hard, they deliver the truth
with thick skin,
and they pull leadership rank, and they allow the people that need the guidance and the help to have the guidance and the help. Right. And you guys just lead from the front, man. Right. I just want to say thank you for being here with me.
Yeah.
And let's tell these people next Cal Jam tour. When do they come to it?
It's February 22nd, 23rd, 24th. 24th will be X-ray if you need X-ray. There's 18 hours of CE, 3 live rock and roll bands, 2 parties, a black tie and dress up gig. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people with punk rock wear on, and it'll be the most amazing party for chiropractic. Again, we're serious when it comes to changing the world, and we need to change the world from an outside in, below upward to an above down, inside out, and we're the only profession that has the potential to do that. And let's take this shit to the world and change the world.
Yeah, so I'm just going to close out and say thank you to Michael Tokash. He's our X-ray sponsor. He runs 2020 Imaging Vista. Good. And they set you guys up. And,
we have we have the Ferrari of. I mean, people always comment on just how crisp and beautiful. And that's one thing I take super seriously. I want to have the most amazing images, and so I bought the highest level grade. I think it's the hospital grade one.
Yeah.
Because I used to always hate taking X-rays on people when, they
come out muddy.
No, they come out and you barely can. It was like you would be giving them can you see the vertebrae there? Well, do you see this? And I just didn't like that. And it was, we had plain film back in the day. And when I changed, let me say this: the biggest, probably the best change I ever made in my practice was going from plain film, and the thing that I used to just drive me fucking nuts was the developing room and that just toxic cesspool, and X-rays, and we did full spines, and we get stuck in there, and I'm digging in, and I'm trying to lead a healthy life, and I'm in this soup of carcinogens and then breathing that shit every day. And when we got digital, it was just like that processor, that piece of shit, we finally got rid of it. And it was the best thing, because that was one of my biggest frustrations. And now we take the most amazing X-rays, and it's got so many killer marking tools on it to help teach people. The thing I like about it is you can blow a cervical up as big as Godzilla, man. Look at Godzilla's neck there; it's got big honking spurs on it. So it's really good to dram. And then I take a big screen TV. I don't know what size. And I flip it vertical, so it's got we stitch the full spines together. And then use some thermography, and I use the neural path later computer one. And you give a kick-ass ROF, a report of findings, in 12 minutes, like Brad Glowacki teaches, and it's not. And they sign up.
So, thank you, Michael Tokash, Imaging Services.
Tokash.
Nathan Dominguez, 2020 Imaging.
Nate the Skate.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Love you guys. I'm just going to close out and say thank you to Tristan Schaub and Tim Schaub for putting
an amazing gig, dude.
Right?
It's so free here, dude. That's what I love about it.
Bringing the greater chiropractic family together under one roof for all of us to be able to talk.
All the weirdos are here.
Yeah, man. So I'm going to close out. You're just one story away. What do I say, Billy? Keep hustling.
Keep hustling, baby.
See you guys.